brings a little kind of an edge, you know, Logan versus Provo.
I think that's a great rivalry. In-state, they're going to come with a lot of energy.
Played in it, and now I get to coach in it.
I said we definitely look at it as a good game.
I can't think of a better time to play our best ball and get a win.
I know they're going to bring their best. I know they will.
Was Thursday night the last time we see this BYU-Utah State series on the football field? It's being put on hold indefinitely with the Cougars' move to the Big 12 Conference. So it was one last chance, at least for now, to celebrate with that old wagon wheel, at least for the winners. And the Cougars, they got it done. Starting quickly on offense, the return of Gunnar Romney to the lineup. And on the very first play, Jaron Hall goes deep to Romney for a 34-yard gain. Romney finishing with 4 catches for 51 yards. And once again, BYU flexing its wide receiver depth. This time, Cody Epps came up big. He shined with a team-high 5 receptions, 86 yards, and a touchdown catch. Jaron Hall now at a streak of 142 pass attempts without an interception. As for the BYU defense, they were taking the ball away. 2 picks, including a Max Tooley pick 6. But even after the 38-26 win, head coach Kalani Sitake was quick to point out the mistakes that need to be fixed. They were undisciplined at times. Tyler Batty called for unnecessary roughness for pushing a Utah State player's helmet into the ground. And Max Tooley, he was flagged for throwing an opponent's shoe. 10 penalties overall for 82 yards.
I think I just remembered Zach Daw throwing his a couple years ago, and I was like, dang, like, that'd be kind of legendary. But, I mean, no, honestly, it's probably the same answer he gave. It's probably just spur of the moment. You know, things happen, and, I mean, I didn't think what I was doing would get me a personal foul.
We didn't help ourselves. We kept shooting ourselves in the foot by making boneheaded mistakes. And so we got to fix that. That's got to be addressed right away, and I think the players know, and luckily we get back to meetings and get this stuff graded out for tomorrow.
According to Sitake, there's always something to fix, even after wins. But really, at the end of the game is where BYU really flexed their muscle on both sides of the ball. And it started with a big defensive stop on 4th down.
Yeah, no question. And this really put the game out of reach for Utah State. But here, Utah State needed an answer and needed to come up to make a play for momentum, ebb and flow of the game and everything. But Tyler Batty does a great job here of staying square at the line of scrimmage so he can go left or right and control this O-lineman, threw him to the side, went to the side where the running back is, and made the play, turnover on downs. So that was huge, and then the offense just took advantage of this. And what I really want to talk about here on this drive is situational football. What does offenses want to do? Okay, we got a 10-point lead, but there's still 11 minutes to go on the clock. What do we want to do? They want to run the ball to wear the defense down and run out the clock. They just ran the ball so good that they scored faster than they thought. But scoring put the game out of reach. It was a 3-score game at that point, and BYU took advantage. Chris Brooks ended the drive with the 18-yard touchdown here. It was just a beautiful orchestrated drive by Aaron Roderick in that offense.
Yeah, BYU's fortunate. They have not played well the last 2 games and still won.
Right.
So you take that every week, right?
Yes.
And now hopefully that will prepare them for the next big challenge, right?